Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
So, last question. Pushing back to social media, specifically social media. It's the age-old question, but I want to get you guys' opinion. So, we work in an establishment where a lot of the young men watch a lot of gun, shoot music. That's what I call it, yeah? And I say, even my tube group, I say to listen, guys, no gun, shoot music. Yeah, and they know what I mean by it. So now they only play happy tunes, positive stuff. Yeah, they'll play jingle bells, what it is. Long as it's positive, that's what they'll do. So the age-old question is, how do you feel social media has affected these young men in terms of gun violence or knife crime?
It's more accessible. It's easily accessible to watch, and it is that thing hyping it up and making it seem like it's okay.
Yeah, it's there on YouTube, and it's just
there's no boundaries.
It's their superstars, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
It's
people
the
that
heroes.
They're heroes.
which is mad, because growing up, like NWA, and they were very much the same, but there was a bigger meaning behind it.
Just don't have.
It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah. It's just mindless sort of violence, waving guns around,
and be the baddest and not respect anyone's life, including their own. It is crazy. It's a crazy, like you said. That's one thing that really gets me the most, is that they don't value their own lives. You don't understand how precious life is. It's their own and somebody else's. Do you know what I mean? They're ready to just let it go so easy. You know?
For the sake of whatever status or where you're from or proving something. It's that thing again, it's proving.
And you're repping different ends. And
but
again, I think it comes down to that fame being famous. And
that's
being famous when I was young was becoming a sports person or an entertainer, whatever. Now it's like being hood famous is enough.
Drill
drill music videos, being known that you've been inside and come out and know a message. That's enough. That's fame. And some of the amount of views that some of these kids get, it is like they're
constant.
I'm famous. Like people know me. So again, it's just become another platform for them.
Well, YouTube. It's definitely
some of these drill videos on YouTube are just it's just scary to watch them and watch these boys fixated. On this, like, this is my goal. This is my aim.
Any opportunity, they're just wanting to put it on.
And the worst thing about it is there are some good lyricists.
And if they just do it,
if they could channel it in a different way,
they could make so much money.
They could be serious with it.
But there's drill music on mainstream radio.
There is.
So
that drives it. That drives it.
Demand for it, isn't it? The thing is, they're listening to it. They're going to buy it. So.
Mainstream people making money off it.
Exactly. So who's us to tell them that they shouldn't do it? It's kind of that kind of thing, and that's how they're thinking about it. You can't tell me because they're making music over there. I try to challenge one of the boys. He's like, no, this guy, he's in the charts. I'm like, what? He's in the charts? And he looks as street as they come. Like, do you know what I mean? Haven't changed from the video that the money level hasn't gone that high, but he's charting. He's doing his thing. I was going to ask a question about. I was going to ask a question about the role of YouTube, because obviously people are saying that YouTube's got a lot to say about this, because they're profiting off all these hits and likes and whatever, because people are using their platform. Do you think there's more for them to do, and obviously other platforms as well? But do you think there's more for them to do? Do you think?
I think if it was just, I don't know, I've just thought of it in my head, but I think that there should be a thing where, so for an example, if there's a video of guns in it, if the gun is shown more than 6 times, the video shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. There's some kind of sensory stuff that if there's too much of that, then it shouldn't be allowed to be shown. Because if you do stop a video showing any guns, it's going to be this big whole
controversy.
And then it's just going to blow up and it'll get worse, especially with the knife crime, whatever. But I do think that there has to be some kind of boundaries that's allowed to be uploaded onto YouTube.
See, for me, I'm also on a thing of parents.
Yes.
Like
monitoring.
Where is it that parents have to take some responsibility? Which is hard right now, because in certain areas parents are not about, because they either have to work long hours just to survive or whatever. So these kids have this access. So it's
it's a double-edged sword. You need to not have as much access with parents making sure they're correct, but also having platforms like YouTube, Snapchat, whatever.
They have to take
having some kind
they have a duty of care to young people. So I really think that.
Because these videos can't go on their sites unless they allow them. So there should be some sort of vetting or something. I think YouTube generally just does need to be better because they have kids YouTube, which and even on that there's stuff that comes on there that's not meant to be
access. Yeah. And so people like Snapchat just wash their hands of everything. It was like, listen, you know, we've just showed them our terms and conditions. If they just press like, then
this is it. Yeah, it's down to that.
Yeah, it's down to that person or whatever. They just wash their hands.
Terms and conditions. Yeah.
And for a while, Facebook was running with it as well, weren't they? Yeah. Facebook was doing the same thing, but
then they've been pulled up.
They've been outed a little bit.
Yeah, they've been pulled up.
I think it's probably the easiest way is if you have some kind of control over who is registering
the account.
Yeah. Because if you got 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds registering and watching kind of 18-year-old things, then there should be some way to, you know, whether it's a bank detail or a credit card, to make sure that they're of a certain age, and then filter stuff that way. Do you know what I mean?
With your TV, like say if you got Sky and whatever,
you've
got the restriction, it's restricted, so you can't watch it unless you've got the pin. They can do that if they make them register in a more vigorous way. Then if, like say you are like 12 or something and the video is 18, you won't let you watch it.
I think the pin is a good, because even with passports or boys or young people, you know, they'll go above and beyond to take whatever. But I think the pin of a responsible adult, only that person will know it.
Which it's so hard because you want the kids to be free at the same time. And then the thing is, because they can't be free out on the roads anymore. They find their freedom within watching.
When they can really let go.
And it's just educating them the wrong way, and it's getting them involved in the wrong mindset. But they haven't got another option.
Well,
they can't just run around.
The thing with them spending so much time on YouTube and social media is just a reflection of society as a whole, because this generation, there's not as many things for them to do. There are some youth centres, but they're closing a lot. There's not as much for them to do. It's okay, they can go out, but it's not safe to be out. So what are they going to do? They're going to sit and they're going to watch social media because
when social media, they'll be on Fortnite and play it till the girls come home.
They're glued to
it's that thing as well. Like, there is stuff for them to do, because we didn't have a lot of stuff to do when we was growing up. Okay, there was youth clubs, but we was happy to go and make a mud pie. And it's bringing that back to young children kind of thing.
I think they don't have to. When we were young, we didn't have all this technology though.
Well, and that's where the big
thing is, there's so much technology, it's so accessible. Like, they go to sleep with their phones. I mean, me as an adult, I'm guilty of looking at my phone before.
We all
do it.
But I think it's the balance, and I think that's, well, as you said, with parenting. You have to take some responsibility. I've been guilty of giving my child a tablet to keep me from to go and wash and do whatever I need to do. But then 9 times out of 10, my child's outside playing, riding bikes, and she knows that if there's swear words in a music video, you don't say them things because she knows it's a naughty word. If there's girls twerking, you don't watch that video because that's not how women are meant to be represented. You're a woman and you're going to be raised as a woman.
It's back to
so it is down to having that kind of
and limits and time.
You see the whole like you're a woman, like this is how a woman's meant to be as such. I think we've lost that as a society.
We said that
how to be because of the blurred lines that the internet and social media has caused.
But then if you want to push that, like women or men should be this way and women should be that way, there's so many people that moan about it and have something to say and they act like, oh, you can't do that, you can't just because you're a woman, you can do this, and then it stops that whole everything.
So it's more about just having your self-respect and your morals and your own opinions, more that kind of way, because she will play football, so she knows she's able, as a woman or a girl, she can do manly things.
Everything.
Like your child, and it's free, but I think it's more about, like your morals, your respect.
I think respect, full stop, is an issue for kids. Respect for others, respect for themselves, respect for their parents, respect for teachers. That word there is gone.
It's gone.
Their respect is the boy from round the next ends
that
is
will do
the approval. That's
you give me the approval and then
the
kudos
or like you said, the ops. If he's gonna do me something, that he ain't got respect for me. That's not the definition of respect.
Do you feel, and this is a controversial question, or an answer, whatever you want to look at, last one, promise, last one. Do you feel that, obviously, I know when I was younger, we didn't have a policy of you can't beat your kids or, punish your kids or whatever. Do you feel that's contributed to some of the lack of respect that you've been talking about?
I think there's a huge difference between like beating your kids and battering your kids and a little discipline for being. When I was naughty, I got smacked for being naughty. I don't feel like I was abused, and I think it kept me on the straight and narrow. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think there's a huge difference between abusing your child and discipline.
I think that the term is when if you do hit a kid, it's letting you can beat a kid and just keep beating, but if you don't tell them, explain why they're getting beaten, that's when it becomes abuse. That's when it becomes abuse. Yeah.
I think you shouldn't
what was it going to achieve?
Yeah. They have to understand why they're being.
Yeah.
They're going to rebel even more sometimes, especially if it's that bad.
There is that respect level where you just didn't want to disrespect parents or people older than you. Was it slight fear? Probably, but more than anything, it was a respect. It's like, I don't want to disrespect you.
I definitely had that.
Now
it's there now.
Go out, have an argument with someone older. Alright, do you know what? You're older than me. I'm not even I'm not gonna get into it.
I think that respect level is completely gone for the younger
generation. I mean, even just yesterday, a kid was telling me that they sworn at their mum, and I was like, I was horrified. I had to catch my breath. The other guys in the class were just like, they were shocked, but they weren't like as shocked as I was. I was nearly on the floor, getting my breath back, and I was thinking, but I wouldn't even think of that. I wouldn't think. If I did, I thought of it in my head. It would never leave my lips.
I think that goes back to what was said is like when we were growing up, we had a little bit of fear of our parents, and I think that was a good thing. It was healthy.
Yes, definitely. Agree.
A lot of kids now, they don't fear their parents.
And I think, like you were saying about like you've got parents that are working long hours. It is a lot to then come home, and if you've got a child that's out on road and the police are coming every minute, you do feel like you've lost control, and it is sometimes easier for that parent to be like, I just can't do this. I give up.
And that's community.
And as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Because
it used to be community. Community. Everyone looking out for everyone's
and that only works if everyone's got the same mindset, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's where social media is kind of fudged it all and taking everybody away.
Like everyone's in their house just sitting down watching.
Chilling.
So I think
Drill war.
If whether a parent disciplines their child by whatever, I think should be a personal thing to happen, because some people don't believe in their child, and they can talk to their children and it works. And it works.
Ultimately, I'm not a parent, but ultimately you have to know your child, right? You have to know what kind of stuff you can do. Some kids need a good pinch or whatever it is.
And some are fine without.
I raise my voice
and they will listen. The fear will make them cry and go. When they hear the tone, a certain tone, it's like, let me not.
And back in the day, it was just a look.
That's very much.
If I have to look at you a certain way, it's over, boy.
I ain't slapped my daughter in like 4 or 5 years. Seriously, because it is the tone of my voice. She knows that I'm not messing. And I am your mum at the end of the day, and I'm older than you. And the same thing, and like you guys saying about community, I live in a place where all of the kids from the flats come down, and there will always be one adult out there watching everyone's kid.
Nice.
And it's a thing where if his child's being rude, I can turn around and be like, look, don't talk to people like that, and he ain't gonna be in my face while you chatting to my child like that, because it's that respect thing that we have. And we're allowed to tell each other's children. And so hopefully the next generation can come up a bit.
They'll learn something. So that's what I saw. All right, so let's call it there. All right, guys, thank you so much for doing the GM Life Coach podcast. It's part 2 of the mental health series, and in particular mental health with young people and everybody in society. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, soon to be Spotify, and lastly Spreaker.com. All right. All right. So thank you so much and have a great day.
Thank you.